fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hi guys, what's going on? Morgs here, and we're here for another video. This one is going to be all focused on the lovely arms that are still tiny, but that's fine. This video is going to be quite a fun one as well, so I'm going to run through a bit of an educational arms video, and then we're going to give you guys a bit of a BTS behind the scenes of me and Lockie doing some shoots in the city as well, which is going to be sick. You keen? Yeah, there he is, yeah. So with this one guys, I'm not going to be really showing you a workout, but more of just the tips that I've used in the past maybe 2 or 3 years to grow the size of your biceps and triceps, which definitely just makes your arms bigger. I mean, there's some photos there just so you guys can see of what my arms used to look like, and my forearms and biceps and triceps were effectively the same size, which scientifically doesn't make too much sense, but that's how they were, and they looked so super skinny. So I put a lot of research into how to grow your arms and how to do it effectively, so you're not taxing them out and you're growing them exponentially each week. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and drop a comment below as to what was your favorite workout from this video as well. Alright, let's hit it. Alright guys, so if we're talking arms growth, we're talking 2 things. First thing, we're talking volume. So volume, obviously the amount of weight you're putting on your arms that week. And then the second thing, I mean, it's the same as any muscle, but it's form. With the arms, if you really want to train them specifically and grow your biceps and triceps, you have to really make sure your form is on point, so you're isolating just that muscle when you're doing the exercise you want, because you don't want your shoulders, your back, your chest to be taking any of the load off. You really want that muscle to be getting destroyed whenever you want it to. And then volume wise, what we're talking about through there is, I think it's strong to have an arms day. If you have a routine like a PPL split where you may not have a full arms day, at least focus maybe the last 3 or 4 exercises purely for your biceps on a pull day and your triceps on a push day. That way you're just getting an equal amount of, I suppose, emphasis on that muscle. So first exercise I'm going to show you, which is an absolute perler for your biceps, is the across the chest bicep curl, because what that's going to do is it's going to hit the interior of your bicep, which you kind of don't see, but by hitting that, that's what's going to grow the width of your bicep from the front. So let's go smash one of those out now, and I'll talk you guys through some form. Alright guys, so as you see in this clip now, as I'm curling the dumbbell across my chest, I'm ensuring my elbow is staying close to the inside of my chest, and I'm really just isolating the movement. It's nice and slow and it's controlled, and I'm not ego lifting as well. I'm doing a weight that I can fully contract the whole way up and the whole way down. For this, I would prioritize doing 3 sets of 12 to 14. If 12 to 14 is getting too easy, add more weight. If you can't do more weight, then add more reps, and then just try and keep the intensity higher each time you're doing it, so you're actually growing that part of the muscle. Alright, sick, so we smashed that. Second bicep exercise targets the long head of your bicep. So what's that? So what that's going to do is it's going to help grow the overall size of your bicep from the side profile. You'll notice when you grow your biceps from the side, you think you look huge, and then you look in the front and you'll be like, where'd all the gains go? It's because if you don't train the interior width of your bicep, you're not going to have that width a part of it, and it's just not going to look as big. So with this movement, 2 key ones is the barbell curl with a cable, or just a normal barbell or dumbbell curl. Alright, so with the cable curl, as you see now, with this exercise, this is amazing at purely isolating your bicep, because the cable is an added amount of tension with gravity not really acting too heavy upon it. So with the cable curls, if you have your form right, which is as you can see now, everything nice and tight, close to the chest, and prioritizing the biceps only, that's what's going to get you an amazing squeeze, and you're pretty much just going to have the arms the size of your quads in a week. And then as you see here, so you got dumbbell curl or barbell curl. You can kind of be versatile with which one you choose depending on like how comfortable it feels and wrist strain and whatnot. But I prioritize dumbbell curl because a little bit less swing involved. You can kind of have a little bit more of a mind-muscle connection on your biceps than a barbell, but both are great. Both will absolutely smash your biceps and start growing like the actual size of them. Alright, sweet. So that's my main bicep exercises. Tips with your biceps: whenever you're doing something that's prioritizing them and you're standing up, make sure your elbows are always tucked into your chest because that just stops your triceps taking over. And another big tip as well is don't grip the either dumbbell or barbell as hard as you can, because what that's going to do is your forearm is going to kind of take the load and less of the load is going to be applied to your bicep, which then you're not getting as efficient of a workout as you could be if you were just gripping it a little bit lighter. Let it rest in your hands, still grip it, but don't squeeze it like your fucking life depends on it. Just hold it nice and casually, and that'll help keep your bicep engaged the whole time. Alright, so biceps covered. Now, probably my favorite exercise, everyone already knows triceps is my favorite muscle group. Who doesn't love a good horseshoe looking tricep? So I've been training triceps probably too much the past 2 years, to be honest. I kind of valued them a lot. Benefits of training triceps, obviously they take up 2/3 of your arm. So like pretty common sense, big triceps, your arms just look huge. But you don't want to get to the issue where I had when I was like about a year into training and I had this really weird looking physique where my triceps were huge, but my biceps were like the size of like a 7-year-old girl. So that was a bit awkward. So with triceps, kind of the biggest tips I can say with these is the squeeze as well. Similar to like getting your biceps to attract, it's the form with the triceps that actually prioritize it and that make it feel contracted is what's going to grow it. With your triceps, always know that there's actually 3 heads that apply to it. It's not just one muscle. There's a short side and rear head to it, and you really want to hit all 3 to get that like aesthetic looking tricep that everyone kind of wants. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you guys some of my tricep exercises that I've pretty much done for the past 2 years to literally change the shape of my tricep. You don't have to do all these crazy fluffy exercises because it won't do what you need it to do. You just have 3 staples that you run through all the time, and that's what's going to maximize the growth of your triceps. Alright, sweet. So first exercise we'll run through, guys, will be the tricep extension with the ball sack rope. Lockie's sitting there shaking his head. So with this one, you'll notice, as you can see me doing exercise right now, that I've got a little bit of an arc in my back and my legs are a little bit squatted as well. This is so I can get the full range of motion from the top all the way down. And you'll also notice when I lift the rope up, I've got a 90-degree angle directly from my forearm to my bicep. Because what's stopping it at that like level is going to do is keep the contraction on the back of my arm, keep my triceps fully like tight, and then by extending it all the way down to 180 and then back to 90, that's what's going to keep my tricep engaged the whole time and just fully cook it. Alright, so my next tricep exercise is actually, I'm probably going to be doing it for maybe 6 months. It's in my push day as well, so like, little content plug. So what it is it's like behind the head tricep extension with a barbell and then close grip bench press. Alright, sweet. So what this movement is going to do is, it's supersets, it's going to cook your triceps regardless, but because of just the complete opposites of barbell extension and the close grip bench press, you're going to be hitting all 3 heads of your tricep in this exercise. This one as well, same thing, 3 sets, and then do 10 reps of the extension and then 10 reps of the close grip bench press. And then form with this one, guys, just with the close grip, actually do a close grip because that's what's going to engage your triceps. Alright, so me and Lockie literally just like lost our shit laughing over something that like we can't even remember what we're talking about, and now I forgot what I was going to talk about, so that's fine. But the other exercise I really wanted to show with this as well is tricep dips, because you can pretty much do this on a bench. You can do it on like a dip rack as well. You can do it like with cheese and like crackers and dip as well. That works sweet. Lockie shaking his head at me again. But no, seriously, dips are great as well because proportionate with body weight, right? So as you're bulking, the heavier you get, the more stimulus it's going to create because you're heavier, so it's going to be harder. And then you can always add more tension to it by adding a plate weight like onto your legs as you're doing the workout. And then if you look forward with this one, guys, as long as you're really just keeping the contraction of your tricep the whole time and prioritizing your triceps to do the whole movement, then you'll be sweet, you'll be hitting it pretty super hard. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. Those are like my main like exercises that I would say absolutely include in like any push or pull day or any arms day. Like for an arms day, man, just incorporate all of these exercises and you'll absolutely slow cook your arms literally off the bone. Like you'll pretty much put your arms in a microwave and they'll come out like medium rare to rare, so that'll be sweet. But nonetheless, me and Lockie are going to go catch some BTS shoots because he's got some pretty sick ideas, something to do involving a mask, which sounds kinky, but no, it's nothing like that. He's not impressed with me today.
Jeez, man.
So what we'll do is we'll go head out now and we'll film a bit of a journey and a bit of a BTS shoot so you guys can see what we get up to when we're not in here just saying absolute shit out of our ass.
My arms are cooked, bro.
Same, man.
What? What do you mean? Nah, fair. Nah.
Oh, you're holding this camera, bro.
Nah, actually.
Holding this
Yeah,
camera.
Lockie's gonna bring out his own fitness content, and he's gonna be like top 2 camera hacks to growing big biceps. Step 1: buy a gimbal.
Top 2 camera gear
Top 2 camera
to carry
gear.
around with you
Yeah.
to build your arms.
Hashtag get jacked. Where we park?
It's a great question.
Great question, brother.
Oh yeah, it's right over there.
Wait, hiatus.
Morgan's trying to kill himself.
Running and like, if you have a look around, there's no cars, and I'm like, oh,
If you have a look around,
there's too many cars.
a wild Morgan appeared.
Too many cars. Put the stand up, or do you want me to put, I'll put the stand up.
Okay.
Mercedes.
The Mercedes. Look at this interior. Got the stick. It's not even focusing, bitch. So pretty much at our first place, there's a really cool walkway with really nice lighting over there. So I'm gonna get Morgs to put on this new Purge mask that we both copped. We're gonna see.
Both copped, yeah.
Yeah, well, we both copped it, man. We both copped it, and we're gonna see how it looks. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see how she goes. Edgy AF indeed. So I really want to get Morgan standing with that mask under this light. So like, see when he crosses in just a sec, like that. I want to have that light hanging over him while we can have good shadows contrasting in the background as well. Alright team, so now we're back with Morgan. We've just gone, we've had a shoot, we've been at the gym. I'm sorry if I'm literally sweaty as shit and you can't see me at all. It's so hot out here at the moment. It's like 30 degrees. It's only like 11:30 p.m. Now we've rocked up to this real creepy place. I don't know if you guys can see that too well, but essentially, yeah, I want to get some photos of Morgan in the Purge mask. We'll see how we go. We're gonna gear up now, but yeah, hope you guys like the shots, and we might continue on to some other places, but it's getting pretty late, so we need to be careful of time. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. So this is what Morgan's looking like right now. We'll see how the shots turn out.
I can't breathe.
We'll get him to take a walk. He can't breathe.
Like if anyone walks down there, they're literally gonna cry.
Yeah, they'll cry. Hello.
And so yeah, we got some really sick pics, which you guys can see like on the screen now. Yeah, it was creepy as, man. There was like numerous people that just walking past, and I turned around and I'm like, hello, and they'd be like,
Hello, sorry.
holy shit, like creeping out.
I think there was like this one Colombian girl or something, and she just walked past. She was
Freaking out.
absolutely mortified.
I was like, chill, it's fine. We're very friendly people.
It's cool.
I'm not scary.
We're not like that.
And then yeah, she was just like, I saw her, like you'd see her walking away, and then she'd be like, oh okay. Fully
sprinting away.
Exactly how it happened, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright guys, so me and Lockie might leave it here because we're puffed. It's been a big night, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little bit more of like half vlogging style, half fitness stuff as well, which is always fun. I'm enjoying doing new stuff, and me and Lockie always enjoy doing this sort of thing. So the pics of the shoot should be up in the next week or two as well. Link to Lockie's channel and Insta is down below as well, and his handles are right here on the screen as well, so make sure to check them out. Besides that guys, hope you guys have a really good week. Smash out these arm exercises so your arms literally turn into logs. And besides that guys, have a good one, we'll see you in the next one.